for the realm. Fire, fury.
Take that, you fiends.
Well, hello and welcome to development update for MRPG from week 2. I hope you enjoyed that fantastic mobile gaming style advert that I made. Sadly, that wasn't in-game footage, as is so often the case with mobile adverts, remaining true to the genre there. So, shall we dive in? It's been a busy week of development. I've tried to fit in working on some of the major ideas that I mentioned in my previous video that I wanted to work into this game as features. If you've been following the development of the game, you know we've been pushing hard to develop at pace using AI tools to support this. And this week has been no different. And since our last update about a week ago, the game is almost unrecognizable. For those of you who are wondering, the mobile game advert there was created by Flow, Google Labs tool for video generation, using some images and prompts that I made with Google Gemini, based upon screenshots from the game and a little bit of text prompting. So, the big changes this week are we've added magic, classes, mobs, items, teams, and so much more. It's been a bit of a big update. So, without further ado, shall we dive in? The biggest change, first of all, we have added a proper class system. We've moved beyond just the basic attacks. You can now play as a fighter, a ranger, a mage, or our newest addition, the healer. Here we are once again in-game with our magnificent chip music. Let's just dial that down a bit, shall we? Right, this is the new Mage class here. As you can see, we have a new set of stats at the top of the game here. Not only do we have the health bar, we have a stamina bar, a mana bar, and gold as well. To support this, we've implemented all sorts of systems for the new player class systems, such as a mana system for casting spells, which as you zap the bad guys, your mana will drain. Mages are quite powerful in attack but low in health, and also quickly run out of mana initially. We've added an escape menu. You press the escape key on the PC, obviously. You can choose to be a different class. We can respawn as the ranger. When you respawn, your score is set to 0, but your gold remains. I'm hoping in the future to add a shop system where you can spend some of this gold on items like health and mana potions, along with other power-ups and weapons, armor and so on. Yeah, we can really develop quite a unique sort of system for items. The fighter has been upgraded with a much bigger health bar. His attacks take stamina, same as the ranger's attacks do. The ranger has an ability to taunt enemies, so if you're playing as a team, the ranger can take the enemies away from your mages and healers should the need arise. Attacking also generates aggro under a new aggro system, so you can just hit the mobs as well to pull them off from other characters and players. The healer demonstrates a new hotbar that we've implemented, where you have your magic blast spell, but also a healing spell that will heal other players using 1 mana for 1 health. His blast spell is like a weaker version of the Mage's spell. Low level mobs he can take down quite easily, but anything much more tougher you may well find yourself coming unstuck. So obviously, here's our start zone, the mobs still can't enter. But if you're playing as a healer, you're going to be relying on other people to do the damage. The stamina system works for combat with fighters and rangers and so on, but also on magic classes like this. When you sprint, it will drain, and of course, when it runs out, no more sprinting. Pretty standard stuff for most games like this. There's no self-healing. You may have noticed that some of the sprites have been updated as well. We have new mobs, new player character sprites. New animations for attacks and everything else as well. It's not just the magic users who have to manage their energy. The global stamina system means that fighters and rangers, when they carry out attacks, will take a toll on endurance, and you can't just run and swing forever. You have to pick your moments. The loot system, as I've previously mentioned, has been implemented so that the mobs will drop mostly gold, but occasionally health and mana potions. See if I can find some mobs to beat up and demonstrate this. The lower level mobs don't tend to drop anything. You can see our stamina drop there when they attack. Again, these classes are designed to support each other for multiplayer play, really. So if you have a healer, they can heal you during an attack, and obviously you can progress further for a higher score and more gold. We've upgraded the scenery and props as well, and also improved the mobs. The mobs now have to deal with difficult terrain the same as the players. They can't walk on water or walk through walls. If you do die in PvP, you will lose all your gold. Players drop a bit of gold as well, depending on their score. So the higher the risk, the higher the reward. One of the features we've added that I'm sure will be interesting for people is the new multiplayer team-up system. If I just log in on another screen. Here I am, Adventurer 415. So, ordinarily, you would attack each other and take damage if you click on each other. But now we have this interactive menu where you can say, join my team. Now, when you carry out that on the other player's screen, it then shows this team invite request where you can accept or decline their request. Should you accept, you are now a team and you don't damage each other. No attack when you left click or tap on the other player, and vice versa. That's what you can see on this one. Yeah. No attack. Should you want to leave the team, you can go to team and be back to attacking each other. The idea was that as many people as they want can join a team to fight together. So we can go for some epic combat, as it were. multiplayer is key to this experience. So, what else is it? Well, we've also added something new. What good are new powers without something to use them on? We've populated the world with a ton of new enemies. We've added goblins, knights, orcs, werebears, werewolves. And for the brave, we've even added legendary top-tier boss mobs. If you travel far enough from safety, you might encounter the terrifying zombie giant with a vast Charistra. Personally, I've yet to see the Charistra. Bring a team, because you won't take them down alone. And these mobs aren't just mindless dragons anymore. We've significantly upgraded them while they are in our respect obstacles, meaning they don't get stuck, and they will hunt you down properly. So if we try and run as fast as we can past the slime, hopefully we'll see some of these boss mobs. Should appear in a minute. Oh, there's a stone troll. I'm going to have to add some credits at some point to the game to mention a few of the people whose assets I've either used or bought and included in building these things, as well as some of the projects that we looked at. There's a zombie giant. They're pretty brutal, these ones. When they get to this level, they'll take a large chunk of your health out. But there's higher levels than this again. Oh, there we go. Owl bear. Those things will kill you in seconds on your own. And we're back at the start. Gold's gone and the score's gone. So, not just upgrading the mobs and the AI for them, we've also done a massive update on the visuals. Brand new pixel art for all the player classes, distinct projectile sprites for arrows on the ranger, and magic attacks on the mage and the healer. It's looking quite nice now, although I think we can continue to improve the graphics a little bit more. There's some tweaks and tailoring to be done. One of the big changes behind the scenes has been in regards of physics and collision. On the technical side, we have made a huge switch under the hood. We migrated the physics engine to arcade physics, which resolved annoying bugs where players would sometimes pass through trees or water. Movement is now solid, predictable, and responsive. The terrain system as well was overhauled to be more efficient in terms of CPU use and generations, optimizing the performance of the game to make it run faster. Previously, it was a very simple chunk mapping system, and now it makes use of some clever techniques to do it a little bit better. I would like to improve this even more with a few textures and maybe employ AI tools to add other props to it, roads, maybe buildings, and even smarter sort of features too, such as perhaps like friendly castles or villages and so on, that will spawn mobs, or perhaps enemy ones as well, that will spawn bad guys. The friendly mobs could perhaps even follow you and fight for you and with you, which would be a fun addition. I feel like the starting area as well could do with some kind of like big castle tower or something, maybe some walls placed around it. But that's a feature for another time, really. Again, we could leverage AI to add NPCs, shops, these items in a kind of generative fashion around the map, as and where it feels that they should be placed. Perhaps perhaps as you explore you can decide to place them. So, there have been so many other changes under the hood to this game and in the front end as well. No doubt I forgot to mention some of them, but I hope you have enjoyed this quick little update on the development of this game that's now 2 weeks on. The NPC signpost at the start that gives you a tutorial on how to move as well. Tells you to use the key or tap or click. Interactive objects by pressing E or clicking on them or tap them. Talks about the escape menu, how to form a team, how to leave a team, and so on. So a handy place to find out how to play the game. The game's coming together fast, and if you want to try out the new healer class or test your skills against the new mobs, then check out the link in the description. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next update as well. Hopefully we'll have even more amazing features to show you, and perhaps another few overhauls to the system as well. Goodbye.